people don't get it. People keep thinking that contract has to get done this year, and it doesn't. Mike is still under contract all year.
That means he's gonna stay.
He's holding out to try to get it done. But see, that goes back to your business side, because in reality, it makes you think, what are they doing? If you said on the business side of the team owner, let me see if he can make it through preseason without getting hurt, and then we'll give him the contract. But that's obvious to me. That's with any team that has a holdout player, and they're like, oh, well, you should be with the team and practicing. But what if he gets hurt? What if that's where on your player side of it, that's where the player ends up holding out, not practicing, because he knows there's a possibility, like we've seen already in many training camps this offseason, that somebody's going to get hurt. And that's going to mess up your stock. That's your price level. You get hurt, now they're not giving you 100 and something million. Now you're down to 70 something. The other might be incentives.
Would you agree though? You pay the best person on the team.
Depends on how you build him. There's a lot. You can't just say, this is the best person, I'm going to give him all the money that he's asking for, because then when you get, like right now, we have an offensive tackle that's hurt now. Mm-hmm. That money has to come from somewhere. Now you go and chunk Micah all that money right now, you don't leave nothing in the bank.
But if
now you don't have nothing to sign nobody else.
If he wants to stay at Cowboys, motivation is going to go up 1,000,000% after the money he gets it then signing. But what you're doing is you're demoralizing him from the team.
I don't ever like that phrase.
Because
once he gets the money, you gonna see him play. He better. It ain't gonna change from the play that he was doing before. Is it? He gets like a new battery pack when they get paid players.
But it's like Saquon. He wanted to stay in New York and retire a Giant, and they didn't give him what he asked for.
No,
he was
because they're rebuilding. That's where people have to understand the business side of football. You can't go and give Saquon all this money that Philly could give him because they had cap. The Giants are rebuilding. They're still looking for a decent quarterback. That's why they got Russell Wilson and Jameis Winston over there this year.
So it's okay. It's okay for him to not get paid another year, knowing that he gives it all on the field every time.
If you go to your job and you're signed to a contract, you get paid salary. You're on that last year of your contract.
Yeah.
Do you have to work, or do you just quit going to work until you sign a new contract?
I do what I do.
Are you going to lose your job because you don't go to work? If you're still under contract. That's what people keep forgetting. The man signed a piece of paper which legally obligates him to go.
I get what you're saying.
That's it. There is no,
the question that you're
there's
asking
no loopholes. There's no roundabouts.
Okay, but there was a roundabout question I asked, because I asked, would you pay your best player, and you went all the way around?
Because that's not a simple yes. There's no. That is not a simple yes.
Okay, so there's this one, because if it was me, if the morality rate went down for being on salary, of course I'm not going to stay. I don't give a damn how long I got left on my contract. Right. Because if I'm not getting you right now,
would have to go find another team.
My all means that I don't need to be here.
Right. Right. But and the next team, when you get out there, are going to realize, you know what, he got on that last year of his contract and didn't hold up to his word. He signed for 4 years, and he didn't want the.
But even though doesn't mean that you could treat me how you want to.
Liability.
The liabilities is staying somewhere where you're not treated right, and that's
why you have the option to go.